Okay, so let's look at question number 6 over here. Okay, so for question number 6, we are given x and y, and then we need to find dy dx. Alright, so for our equation x over here, we have that it is cosecant cube t. Okay, cosecant cube t we can also write down as cosecant t and then cube over here, right? So what we will have is, if we want to differentiate to find dx over dt, okay, so we will have 3 and then cosecant squared t over here, and then we need to differentiate cosecant, right? When you differentiate cosecant, you will get negative cosecant t and then cot t, cotangent t. Okay, so this is what you got when you differentiate dx with respect to t. So now we also have the second equation, which is y equals to cos 2t, right? And to find dy dt, okay, when we differentiate y with respect to t, you will get negative 2 sine 2t. Right, so this is our dx dt and also dy dt. So the question asks us to find our dy dx. Alright, so to get to our dy dx, we need to have our chain rule, dy dt times dt dx. Sorry, so yeah, dt dx over here, dt over dx. Right, so dy dt over here, we can substitute with negative 2 sine 2t. Alright, so for dt dx, we need to inverse our dx dt. So basically, we will have 1 over with, okay, we have this equation, with this expression, negative 3. Okay, and then we have cosecant cube. Okay, negative 3 cosecant cube t. Okay, and then we have cotangent t over here. Right, so after that, dah dapat macam ni, we try to simplify this expression. Alright, so this is our dy over dt. Okay, so dy dt over here, and then we can write this down as, right, so what we will have is, okay, so maybe what we can do over here first is, so we can simplify this negative and negative sign, and then we have this double angle here, sine 2t. We can break that down, we can change that into a single angle, so 2 sine t, okay, and then cos t by using double angle formula. And then for this one, okay, maybe now we want to change this cosecant into the basic trigo function, so that will be 1 over sine cube t, okay, times by, so cotangent is 1 over tangent t. Okay, so we can also change this 1 over tangent with in terms of sine and cos, so I think let's do that. Okay, so that will be cotangent is cos t over sine t. Right, so we've got these 2 points. Okay, so we will have that next line, dy dt. Sorry, that should be dy dx over here. Okay, dy dx. Dy dx also over here. This one also dy dx. Okay, dy dx. Alright, so we have over here, we want to simplify this further. So to simplify this, next we will have over here 4 sine t cos t. Alright, so 4 sine t cos t, and then divided by 3 cos t. Okay, so we simplify this one. So we have 3 cos t over sine to the power of 4 over here. Right, sine to the power of 4t. Okay, so after we've got that part, now we want to try to simplify further. Okay, so this one we have our fraction again, right? So what we can do next is we can change this to multiply. Okay, so 4 sine t cos t, so we can change this to multiply with sine power 4t, okay, and then divided by 3 cos t. Okay, so yang ni kalau tak sure buat balik hanya A over B over C tu, right? So we have it up to this part, and then we can see that we can simplify our cos over here. So what we have next is actually our dy dx over here. Okay, so dy dx is equals to, so we have 4, and then we have sine, sorry, we now in front here we will have 4 over 3. Okay, and then we have sine to the power of, this one power 1, this one power 4, so that will be sine to the power of 5t. Right, so this is our dy dx. Alright, and then just substitute that. We want to find dy dx when t is equals to pi over 6. So just use that when t is pi over 6. Okay, so dy dx will be equals to 4 over 3, okay, and then substitute sine pi over 6 over here, okay, and then to the power of 5. Okay, so when you substitute and check your value by using your calculator, you will get that equals to 4 over 3 times with 1 over 32. Okay, and that will be equals to 1 over 24. Alright, so that is our final answer for this question. Okay.